So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Dembele. Chooses to go cross-field. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Drogba. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bellingham. It's gone for a throw-in. That's a good run down the left. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, perfectly measured that. Hullet, real chance! Goal! Turkey! First blood drawn. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Madrid finding Bellingham! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That is a brilliant interception. Out to the right. Big header! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Can he finish? Van Bouten gets it clear. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Rijkaard. It's Drogba! Short changes him, and he's following up! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Defending was strong and firm. Haaland. Messi.
Oh, that's such a good run.
He's got tall. He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's got away. Dembele! And that's off target.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Out to the left it goes.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, what has happened here? Has a go! And the keeper has showed real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's going for goal! It is a very, very good save.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Up he goes! Sticks it away! And they are right back within touch! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So is this the start of a comeback? Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And he cuts out the supply. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cafu. Musiala. And here's Drogba. Looking for the runner. Look at the specs. Tries a shot! It's in! And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good...
Musiala! No, not quite.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Turan. Bellingham. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's Dembele. That is a great pick out. He's onside! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Now it's Haaland. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pass somewhat off target. Araujo. And it's Nedved. And here's Hullet. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Vitinha.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Another chance from a corner. So will they make it count again? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Messi. Dembele. Chance! It's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And he's cut it out.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Climbs up big! That's a half-decent try.
Van Bouten certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nedved, it's a mighty effort! Luis Suarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, that's a nice ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Hullet. Oh, it's Nedved. Petit. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Vitinha. That has ended up in no man's land. Played out towards the right wing. Hullet. He's come in hard. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
So
dorsal
the manager can
19.
make a change for the first time in the game here.
El dorsal 11. Messi. El dorsal 20.
Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next
Serán
substitution.
sustituidos por el dorsal 6.
Yamal.
El dorsal 18.
Good work on the right flank
El
here.
dorsal 7.
Fired
El
deep
dorsal
towards...
21.
Terrific header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Rijkaard. And it's Nedved. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
That's headed upfield. Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rijkaard. Turkey have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple...
Luis Suarez! That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Taken back almost at once. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not the most accurate pass. Musiala.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Hullet. Swings in across. Petit. He won't be happy with that one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. And Hullet! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Araujo is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Araujo gets it away.
4 minutos de descuento.
Costa Curta. And it's hoisted clear. And the volley. Now that is commitment to the cause. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Gullit attempts a clearance. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Now, it's Luis Suarez! It's in! And that really is so impressive. Turkey grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. No, that's been intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. What a... Maradona! In he goes again! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And here's Maradona.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Dembele. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well played and well cleared.
Madrid have reclaimed it. And here's Maradona. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Mbappe. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone. ^ropeninger! Goal by Leverkusen! I doubt very much that this was in the script. Dembele. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. First quarter of an hour gone. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was certainly stern. ^ŭღԻΓ! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball.
He's going for goal! Decent hit and on target. Costa Curta cuts it out. And it's Maradona. Cafu.
Oh, really well played.
Cafu. That's very neat.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Petit is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. 30 minutes gone. And here's Mbappe. Gullit gets across to intercept that. Messi gets his pass away. ŭღԻΓ. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Cafu. Bellingham. Now it's Kimmich, and he's away, shot at goal! And that would have been some goal.
Kimmich really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Gullit. That is a brilliant interception. Madrid are still behind as we reach out for half-time. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Bellingham, swung in towards the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mbappe, big chance! Well-timed, excellent interception. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mateus, who does have an assist to his name. Interesting ball. Chance! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And that means just one thing. Can he finish? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation. That gets things going for the second half. Madrid didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good ball, and this looks... And the finish! It's there! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Haaland. Van Bouten. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, and he's through the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Kimmich. Dembele. Oh, well played. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Mateus. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Great hit! Oh, what has happened here? Kimmich. Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Messi picked out brilliantly, and a header! In he goes again, in for the pieces! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Cambio de jugadores.
Bayer Leverkusen can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good ball! Bellingham. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's been caught napping! He won't be happy with that one. Drogba. Can he put it away? Has another go! No mistake! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Dembele. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Bellingham! And that is a routine catch.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bellingham. Cantona. Now it's Drogba. And it's Drogba. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao. Heads it! He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Shapes to shoot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
There's the hit! Into the arms of the goalkeeper. Rafael Leao. Kimmich. Oh, red, nice interception.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Kimmich. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's nice. He's had a hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Rummenigge, Van Bauten promptly onto that, and that is that. Bellingham, now it's Maradona. Oh, that's fabulous. He gets big, and he hits the net. No space, no problem, you just... And that is as far as it goes. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's looking to set free a runner. Mbappe! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways. His development really owes to the fact that he made all the best choices. The clubs, the coaches, everything has been meticulously planned, and an awful lot of that would be attributed to his dad's experience.
Hard to disagree with that. Shapes to shoot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Haaland! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Petit. Maradona. Played out wide. Dembele. And the shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Maradona. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, there's a probing ball. So it is still 0-0. Cafu.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Bellingham! Goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That is Conte. Pedri. Chance here to counter. And he's managed to get free. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's delightful. Clips it so gentle. Great chance! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach...
Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ronaldo demonstrating his defensive quality there. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely bit of skill. Cafu. Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland. Kante cuts it out. Pedri. Conte. Just eases him off the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi has created one goal already. Maradona. Bastoni tries to clear. Madrid have their second corner now. And he's there to get it away. That's headed upfield. Conte. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And the first half is done. Madrid head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Cafu, and it's Maradona for Conte. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's been given away. No, he's not getting his way this time. Bellingham with the foul. And they're quick to get it back. Bellingham. Maradona. Spread it left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pinches it off him. Might be dangerous. It's Maradona! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Maradona is offering a wry smile there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have their third corner.
Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal 21. El dorsal 22.
He's got tall.
serán sustituidos.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Madrid get their fourth corner. Costa Curta is there and he can get that clear.
La asistencia a este partido.
And now they can spring out of defence.
287 espectadores.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Forlan. Vinicius Junior. Cafu. Pressing high and with purpose. There's the crossfield ball. Kante spots it and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Chance! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Madrid with this to level it up. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Costa Curta cuts out the pass. De Jong. De Jong powering forward here. And he's intervened well there. De Jong. 75 minutes played. Vinicius Junior.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Cafu. Cleared away. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, a delicate chip through. Brilliantly cut out. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Forlan. Mohamed Salah. Pedri. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that's been cut out. Well played. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong. Vitinha. And here's Messi. He's shifting through the... Messi! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Messi. Messi. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Madrid complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Now it's Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Bastoni stood up well to him there. That's that, the end. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Fabulous scenes here in Belo Horizonte in southeastern Brazil, inside the 46,000-seater Arena MRV, a true architectural marvel. We have already started here. He's shifting, climbs up big! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Serge Gnabry has had very big boots to fill in replacing one of the best duos in European, if not all of football. And his game has peaked to something very close to what his predecessors delivered.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. Back into the middle. Cafu!
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Bellingham. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Foot in. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Adams gets over and intercepts. And it's Bale. Gnabry. Gnabry! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Can he get onto this? Musiala! And a header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Costa Curta. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Besiktas looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Costa Curta. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. Gnabry. Oh, that's fabulous. Gnabry. Well played. Important challenge, that. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Bale. It's Bale! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Besiktas with the corner, they're first. Bale plays it short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he's on his way! Conte. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Besiktas couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now it's Bale. Bale, he's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Musiala. Now it's Gnabry. Beckenbauer gets across and deals with it. Petit. And it's Conte. Haaland, shot at goal! It's in!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that.
And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Besiktas really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
It's going to be another corner, I think. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Now it's Mbappe. Kimmich. Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open...
Haaland! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Haaland really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Maradona. That pass has been well intercepted. And the ball is out of play. Cafu. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Messi. Decent hit! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Besiktas appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And they win it back again. Mbappe. Maradona.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. And now the breakaway. Musiala. And here's Haaland. He's looking wide. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. And here's Maradona. That's a nicely weighted pass. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And the pass is intercepted. Alisson can claim that. Conte. Musiala. He is through here. Musiala. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Mbappe. Can he get away here? No way through, so back it comes. Opts to play it back. And here's Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. "75 minutes played. And it's Conte. Petit. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. And this is Kante. Oh, that was vital. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It is a truly passionate scene here. Always has been ever since this ground first opened. He's got the shot away! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. There's the shot! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Atalanta clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Madrid are already chasing the game. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Cafu. Oh, perfectly measured that. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho. And he's quick to snatch it back. Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi! Goal! Atalanta! And they're back in front.
Ha segnato al 17° minuto numero 51.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's good vision. It's Adriano! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Adams.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vinicius Junior. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. And the shot! Bellingham! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. He's got away. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Messi. Vinicius, he's got the shot away! And the shot! That has ended up in no man's land. Real chance here! Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, and it's Gullit. Decent hit! Goal! Atalanta! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Atalanta take the lead. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. He's shifting through the gears here. That could have... Messi!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi plays it short. Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's picked his way through. Half-time getting close now. It's Adriano! That was superb goalkeeping.
Adriano is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Turns and goes back. Oh, important interception. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. Opts to play it back. Bellingham.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Gullit. It's a sweet ball that. Gullit. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Gullit actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, great! There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Atalanta. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adriano, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the pass is intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a superb... And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So their fourth corner of the game. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Adriano. Now that looks a decent ball. That's very neat. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He has found the way through. And Messi! And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Messi. Now it's Haaland. There's no flag. He's found the way through. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Can he get onto this? Climbs up big. He's missed, but not by that far.
Haaland certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 99.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 10.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Il numero 21. Il numero 24.
Atalanta appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Has a goal! It's a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. Vinicius Junior. That is a great pick out. Look at the space here. And the finish. And it's there. And the lead is extended still further.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Haaland. That's a nicely measured pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Seedorf. Now it's Messi. And he's been shifted off it. Kimmich.
Ci saranno 3
Vinicius
minuti di recupero.
Junior. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mbappe. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's got the beating of his man. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. To further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what...
And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at...